Hello and welcome back to Nintendo November, Mario Edition, the series where each week I'm dedicating the videos to exploring a handful of games in each of Mario Friends' history. This week we're going to be dedicating it to Yoshi, and what better place to start than the eponymous game in his catalog, Yoshi, for the NES. Let's get started. I've said this a number of times, and I'm sure I'll say it again, but puzzle games really aren't my kind of thing. That being said, if the puzzle game has something incredibly cool or unique about it, or is open to beginners like me, I can definitely get down with a puzzle game and even find myself playing them for extremely long periods of time, which honestly, I'll be able to mostly get into tomorrow's episode. But while we're here, talking about the first Yoshi game, let's get into more detail. I think even for NES standards, this game looks incredibly primitive. Mario looks like something's going on with him. His model is just so funny because his face looks so unbelievably awkward. The base mechanics of this game are pretty cool though, having to either match two or more of the same enemy, or having to line up the eggs to clear away your plates. It was this mechanic that was the most interesting thing to play around with, because not only do you have to time it out how to not make the enemies go away, while also not piling it too high and running the risk of losing. On top of that, there's also the idea of how often it spawns both the bottom and top halves of the egg. It's a really good balancing act, and added such depth into the relatively simple concept for a puzzle game. I really liked the music, as I tend to in 8-bit. It wasn't anything amazing, but it was very good background track to just turn off your brain and focus on the game. I liked the Fire Flower one the most, which was the middle option, but all of the tracks were solid enough. I didn't particularly see too much of a difference between A game and B game. I think one was stage-based and one was endless, but I sucked at this game bad enough to not last long enough in either mode to try it out. Which honestly is very mean, is true to most puzzle games I play. I have no idea what this game had to do with Yoshi, beside him hanging out on the side, but I did have fun with it regardless. I could definitely see myself popping this in every now and again to play for a bit, whenever I'm bored, instead of something like scrolling through Instagram. There's something quite special about the simple side of NES puzzlers, and I'm happy to finally add this one to my list. Have you played Yoshi? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe while you're down there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.